Hi, this is Dr. Wells with Wells Medicine. And a question I get asked a lot about for the stellate ganglion block is if I lose my hypervigilance, am I going to be forgetting the memories of the event that caused the PTSD? Am I going to lose the wisdom that I learned through, you know, processing and having the event happen to me? And I think this is a very reasonable question. A lot of people who have been through traumatic events, although they want the higher heart rate, stress response, sweating, panic, hypervigilance, fight or flight to go away. They don't want to lose the memories of their event, or to lose that piece of themselves, and they don't want to not have the wisdom that they gained, and the appropriate amount of vigilance. So this is kind of an easy question to answer. With the stellate ganglion block, we decrease the stress response, but the memories are all still there. They're just less accessible and less exciting to the body when we access them. So you'll still be able to do EMDR. And in fact, right after a stellate ganglion block is a great time for EMDR or havening. So you'll still be able to do work on those memories, cognitive processing, rewriting the stories, and you'll still have the wisdom that you gained through that traumatic experience. So, for example, I've had patients tell me that, now they're going out again, they're going out to restaurants, they're going out to social events, but they still kind of sit with their back to the wall and make sure they know who is in their environment. They still, when they go to their car, they're not digging around in their purse. They've got their keys or their mace in their hands. They still are more vigilant than someone who has not been through a traumatic experience. But it's not that hypervigilant state where they felt they needed to stay home. It was just too uncomfortable for them to go out. They were having flashbacks of it, interrupting, intrusive into other social situations. They still knew what could happen, what had happened, and they were aware of and had learned from that. And they were still able to do work in therapy on those memories, but those memories were no longer as bothersome, as exciting, as stressful as they were before the stellate ganglion block.